What's going on, everybody? So today is going to be the Woob review. We're going to be talking about the shape and really everything that people want to know about Woob. So Woob was created by Zach McLean. Each board is 5 plies, and the plies vary depending on how Zach is feeling about the board. And each board is also hand painted by Zach as well. They wear really nicely. I prefer hand painted boards over heat transfer, just because it takes a little bit longer for them to wear away, that from what I've noticed, and they also look really nice whenever they start getting worn in. So this is the cozy shape from Woob. This is the shape that I feel like anybody who's heard about Woob is most familiar with. It has medium, I'd say strong medium kicks with semi to deep concave, and I really like how the dips are really well defined. And with how high the kicks are and how deep the concave is, I feel like it contrasts really well, and your fingers feel really nice sitting on the board. It just makes tricks feel a lot more comfortable. So yeah, there's the board itself. Now, is it worth the hype? I'd say 100%. Each board is special in its own right, and it would be silly to say that these boards aren't something else. You have board companies out there like Pre and Flint that are really high quality boards, and they are just amazing. And Woob easily is up there as well. Zach puts a lot of time and care into each and every single board. He really makes sure that the customer is getting exactly what they paid for, nothing more, nothing less. Zach's methods of making boards is also a little bit different than what you would typically see from a board company these days. He doesn't use a router or a template when it comes to shaping his boards. It's all freehand. You got to give respect to the guy for doing that. A lot of people, and no disrespect on companies that do use those tools, because that's what they're there for, but how precise and how accurate he is every single time with each board is truly amazing. And that's another thing, is that every board is going to be a little bit different just because he does do it all by hand. So the Woobs that I have aren't going to be the same as the ones that you may have, just because they're going to feel a little bit different, and they were made for my fingers and my preference. I feel like that's what sets Woob apart from a lot of companies these days. And I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm not knocking on any fingerboard companies. I'm not talking trash on anybody. I'm just going to say that I feel like a lot of people get like a pre-designed mold, and they start making decks and they charge a ridiculous price. And it's whatever. People will pay what they want to for a product if they want it enough. But with Woob, you're getting exactly what you pay for. These boards are amazing. I love these boards. Pretty much all I ride. I've been fingerboarding since about 2009. Late 2009, early 2010 is when I really got into the professional fingerboard scene and got a professional fingerboard. And the company that I always rode was Berlinwood. And even whenever I came back to fingerboarding in 2016, 2017, I still rode Berlinwood, just because the Berlinwood shape is so good. But the first time that I tried a Woob, I was instantly hooked. They are fantastic boards. Zach is going to have some on his website soon. I'll put the link in the description, so keep an eye out for that. Something else I want to let you guys know is that Zach does put a lot of care and love into each and every single board. This is a labor of love for him. Any of the rumors that you may hear about people having to wait a long time for their boards or whatever, there was a period whenever Zach did take a break from social media, but he has gotten all boards out. Everybody has their stuff. Any of the myths about Zach being like an asshole or something like that, he's not. Zach is a genuinely nice person, and from what I've seen, he responds to most comments on his Instagram, and it's really refreshing to see a company owner like Zach treat the community and fans like they're people, and not as just money or a form of income. Go give him a follow on Instagram. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He has just some of the best fingerboard content I've ever seen. Well, thank you for watching. We'll see you later.